अकेली माँ दोनों बेटियों की देखरेख कैसे करेगी? For so many of us, thinking about the divorce is very negative and it is so deep-rooted in us. We think it is stigma and more than that a label. With 2 daughters, this label could get worse because it isn't just your character that is put through judgment and question, it involves them too. Hello all, I am Nilam and I welcome you all to the 6th episode of Nilam in You Finding the New You. Jeena इसी का नाम है. He is very close to my heart because smiling through the pain is the most difficult thing. Because nothing is more beautiful than a smile that has struggled through tears. Living life as a single parent is not easy. But once you decide to manage things on your own, nothing is impossible. I decided to stop caring about society because I had to take care of myself and my daughters. During my children's growing up, I would never mention them, the conflict between me and my husband. Did you know that there is a research that suggests that a child as young as 6 months old can be negatively affected by harsh parental arguments? Well, it turns out that being raised in a home with near constant tension is not good for kids after all. When my daughters realized about the domestic violence and abuse I was going through, they were very sensitive towards me and became my friends. When I saw the confidence they had in me, it definitely gave me the courage and belief that I could manage everything alone. It's hard to understand the magnitude of challenges that single mothers, widows, divorcees, separated, or single parent by choice face every day, especially as seen through the Indian mindset. A single mother is treated differently from someone who has a husband. Single moms often face illicit approaches by other men, ranging from mild flirtations to subtle hints to sexual harassment. It becomes particularly disturbing for those women who have been victims of harassment, abuse, and domestic violence. This adds to their stress, and they often don't share their grievances with anyone, fearing being judged. Being single doesn't mean that we are available. It's important that the way single mothers are perceived in society should change. Rather than considering a single mother weak, it's high time society starts looking at our strength. Even today, single mothers find it difficult to accept their status in an open forum because people tend to judge. A divorcee is often judged for her character because in a patriarchal setup, women are expected to accept men the way they are. It doesn't matter if the husbands are drunkards, gamblers, or narcissistic. People around me would always give unsolicited advice. So being confident and having a strong willpower was my mantra to sail through. My 2 very understanding daughters and my family, my mother, brothers, sister, and sister-in-law, are my rock-solid support. How well Shama, my elder daughter's in-laws, understood the whole situation, stood by me, and gave her all the respect and love she deserved. Life is full of ups and downs. We often find ourselves stuck in adversity when we can always rely on our family. The love and the strength of the family is unconditional, and you can always fall back to them for support, encouragement, and care. This episode, we celebrate the unconditional love we receive in life in form of different people who just wish for your well-being. जीना इसी का नाम है. Joining us today in this episode is Pradi Agrawal from Jaipur, Rajasthan. She is in her pre-final year of engineering studying at BITS Pilani. Although she never had formal training in music, yet has participated in different competitions, including one for the All India Radio program. Welcome, Pradi.
Thank you so much, Nilam ji, for such a warm introduction. I have quite much of interest in both singing and oration, which explains my presence here. So, when I got to know about this podcast, I was so thrilled to be a part of it because I believe in your vision. Thank you for being a torchbearer. You are definitely empowering a lot of women out there. And even I'm lucky to be singing here our very own old gem, Jeena, isi ka naam hai, in this journey of finding the new you. I hope you'll like it.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है।
To offer yourself to someone for smiles, to share someone's grief, to have love in your heart for someone. This is what life is all about. Thanks, Pradi, for singing this iconic song for us today in your soothing voice. Brings me back to the days when I felt that I had no reason to live, and as soon as I saw the faces of my two young, beautiful daughters, all my doubts vanished. If you are someone or know someone who is going through this phase, do share this episode with them and connect with me on Instagram and Facebook, Nilam in You. Your go to positive destination. See you all tomorrow and yet another episode. Stay tuned.